Boom, and there we are live. Hello, everyone. I am Paul Wizzo. As usual, if you ever watch Wizzo Talk, I'm going to do my little intro, and then we're going to meet our guest, and then we're going to get this podcast to popping. Let me clear my throat. No, here we go. Hello, everyone. I am Paul Wizzo. I want to welcome you out to Wizzo Talk. If you'd like to subscribe to Wizzo Talk, the link is in the description or it's strolling right there across the bottom of the screen. Just make sure you hit that notification bell because I post according to my guest availability rather than on a fixed schedule. So we don't want you to miss anything. So hit that notification bell. I may run anytime through the week, but I usually don't have no podcast on the weekend. And you like to be a guest on Wizzo Talk, by all means, hit me up in the comments, hit me up in the chat. I am Paul Wizzo on Facebook. Send me a smoke signal, carrier pigeon, whatever you got to do to get me the message, and we will get you on the show. And don't worry about a topic because I have plenty of them. And remember, whatever you do, remember that it's absolutely free, 100% free to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate your support. And when you're watching this from Facebook, I really appreciate it if you hit that link off in the description and subscribe to Wizzo Talk on YouTube. Also, I appreciate it. So we're going to meet our guest, and then we're going to go on and get right on off into this hot topic. So let's go ahead there, Seven.
Much bliss to everybody out there, man. It's your boy 7 Points of Bliss, aka the Pomegranate Samurai. Hey man, if you want to rock with me, you can check out my clothing brand. It's called After Real Truth. I'm After Real Truth on all social media platforms. If you want to check out some of my podcasts, it's called Cosmic Currency 777. It's only on Spotify. Also, Wizzo Talk is also on Spotify. Check it out if you want to just ride and listen to something nice. My man always got something planned for you, man. And I want to thank y'all for having me here.
Already, that's what's up. That's what's up. Rico, go ahead. What you got?
Hey, what's going on? It's Rico. Hey, you can find me riding with Rico, TikTok, YouTube, or you can also call me the Tangerine Ninja. Me and the Pomegranate Samurai are back together. Dynamic duo, same song. Yes, and we're going to keep it fly tonight. And I want everyone to know that anything I say on here about the Caucasian persuasion people, I don't hate all white people. I just have a strong dislike for the racist ones, the ones that hate me. And I believe giving them the same energy that they gave our ancestors and that we get today. That is the only reason I am the way that I am. So.
Boom. All right. With that being said, a couple of more little announcements. Want to, let me bring Seven back in. I lost him right quick. Hold on just a second. All right, Seven, there you are.
Oh, no, doing a disappearing act.
Oh, damn, Seven, what's up with you here?
For real. He needs some more bandwidth. He needs some more bandwidth. I think that's what it's called.
Crazy.
Okay, there we
now
go.
You see me now?
Okay. So
now you don't. Is that what you playing?
Bro, I ain't hear nothing you just said. It was
you kind of chopped up a little bit for a second. Say it again, Rico.
I said, now you see me, now you don't. Is that we playing?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, right. Bro, hey, I'm going to tell you something real crazy real quick. Brother, hey, it kept clicking me out, and I don't know what, because I'm not touching the computer, but I've never been off this website. It's showing me both of y'all regardless. The screen didn't go black or nothing, so I don't know what's up.
Man, it's tripping. So, all right, well, let me I got a couple of more announcements to get out the way, and then we're going to get right on off into it. I'm going to let everybody know that, hey, this podcast is explicit language, may be used. You may hear some motherfuckers, bitch, dick, ass, punk, sissy, motherfucker, and all that. So if those words are not for you, you need to exit stage left. I already have that off in the description or some shit like that, letting you know, hey, we may drop some F-bombs up in here. So just be prepared for that. And then just another thing. So on our last podcast, when we was talking about MAGA, it was a guy in the comments that wanted to be on the show. I don't know if he's watching right now, but hey, he said that he thought this podcast was for all black people. And he hadn't probably watched any of the other previous episodes where I've had white people on here. So if you're watching this right now, this podcast is not just for black people. I invite white people. Some of them just don't come on the show. It's hard as fuck trying to get people on the show. And I always try not to have the same people all the time. But hey, some of the same ones say yes, so I'm not going to say no to those people. that want to come on. So just to put it out there to them, I do invite white people on the show. And the last two things I got on, let's see, February the 9th, I have a one at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I have a one-on-one with Miss Ashley. She's bringing some powerful, very important information. So y'all mark y'all calendar, and so you can check out that. And on February the 16th at 6 p.m., the world famous, we come in with adult conversation between men and women. And my topic off in there is, why is Jody single? So if you've ever watched Wizzo Talk and you watch Barbershop Talk, or you watch adult conversation between men and women, you know that nobody knows the topic, not even me. All I know is mine. So I don't know what no one else is going to bring up, anything like that. So just make sure y'all take due notice thereof and govern yourself accordingly. Those are the announcements. Hello, Jason. What's up, man? We appreciate you tapping on in with us right there. And we're going to get this thing going. So let me go to my first question here, and first little talking point. And Rico, you know, I wanted to have this here. We had something else scheduled, but the other guy couldn't make it, so I changed it up. Reached out to you guys. Y'all say shit, run it. So we're going to run it. So I know that on previous podcasts, you have a shitload of information to put out about the MAGA and the Republicans. So I'm going to ask this first question. We're going to chop it up for a minute about it. And then, you know, I'm going to come back over to you and let you go and get some of the things you got into it, yours.
Okay.
So one thing that I want to ask you guys, you know, do you think that black people, excuse me, hope that wouldn't come out over the microphone. Talking about the black people that voted for Trump. I want to know, ask you guys, do y'all think that they have, and this is to the viewers, so if y'all watching right there, please post in the chat and I'll share it on the screen. So I want to know if you think that the blacks that voted for Trump are having a second thought with all of the, a lot of them that voted for him, I feel they voted for him because of whatever policies that they may have. But now he's been targeting everything of color, you know, black, the museums. I see a lot of stuff coming down from Black History Museum. Black History is talking about, you know, a whole list of things. I'm not going to go off into it because they can Google it themselves. But, you know, but the things that happen with the Hispanics, you know, the Latinos with ICE and the DEI. So I'm just asking you, Rico, I'm coming to you first. Do you think that the black people that voted for Trump are really wish they hadn't, wish they wanted to change their vote, maybe not vote for him in the next one, because I'm sure he's going to try to run again. So just ask you, what do you think about that right there? You think they hating that they voted for him or not?
I believe that anyone that has ever supported racist white people have hated that support. I mean, to start with, look at what happened to the Asians with affirmative action in college. They voted and pushed to get affirmative action kicked out or done away with, thinking it was going to benefit them and get rid of us. But when it's all said and done, now they can't get into these Ivy League schools and stuff, and now they want to sue again for themselves. So they should. Every person, whether black, brown, Spanish, yellow, whatever, anyone that supports one of these white races, it's always going to backfire in your face. And I do believe that as black people, if you supported that and you voted for that and you are average everyday citizen like myself and us, you damn right they hate what they done. Especially in the Latino community. Look at what these people are doing. I don't understand. Like, these people have a history of eating us, killing us, doing the most savage things to our people. Mm-hmm. And they still feel this way today, yet you believe that they're not wouldn't do it for you. Like the guy we talked with last week. I don't understand that. So it makes no sense to me. And I would really like, not on camera, but I'd love to sit down and talk with one of them without this, because I want to try to understand them. Besides the finances, I don't get it. And me being a person who benefit financially for him being in the White House, I just don't understand it. But they hate their vote now. They regret it a lot.
All right, that's what's up. 7, you think they hate their vote that they voted for and the black people voted for them?
Well, honestly, paying attention just to everything that's going on, I feel like the people who voted for Trump are so delusional that they the type of people that no matter what he does, they are the type of motherfuckers that will make an excuse for this man. for real, because at the end of the day, no matter what he do, motherfuckers be trying to motherfucking switch their points of views to match what he doing to make it seem like it's just a step or a stepping stone for him to do what they think he gonna do. This how these motherfuckers be thinking, like everything is gonna be like, oh, he just gonna do this first, and then what I thought what we were saying he gonna do, then he gonna do it. Like these people are completely delusional, man. You know what I'm saying? And to ride off the back of my boy Rico, I'm a firm believer in that people have to die, but this the thing though, because I don't think that anybody just needs to be killed. It's not like that. Now, your enemies, I like them better when they let themselves be known. Trump been telling motherfuckers what he been on, and I respect that. I'm not saying I like them. I'm just saying I respect when a motherfucker is gonna tell you what they really own, and that's how you know who your enemies really are. Instead of motherfucker acting like he your friend and stabbing you in the back, right? So from the beginning, Trump been saying some weird shit against Mexican people. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga was talking about taco bowls and some other weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So people can't really be surprised by this. But the thing is, right? We have to understand what's happening. Now we got these Mexican people crying out for black people to be standing up with them. But when nobody's standing up for black people when we was being persecuted and attacked by dogs and sprayed with water holes and singing this kumbaya bullshit and not fighting our enemies and shit, right? But we are expected to stand up, right? That's because motherfuckers don't really like being treated bad. You know what I'm saying? But then nobody have nothing to say when black people was getting towed off. So black people really need to just mind their own business and watch this shit, because at any given time, they could turn this shit back full blast on us again. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
So people are really delusional.
Right. What are you going to say, Rico?
Hey, I want to speak on something Seven said when you was talking about the I asked this to any white person that sees this, that supports shitty pants. When we answer this question in the comments, when will you get tired of covering for him, belittling yourself, your standards of what you believe, what it means to be human? When will be enough to a point? Because all this man does is lie, and he doesn't care about anyone. Look at what he just done. The woman I was telling you about backstage, the Democrat that won in Fort Worth, right? He supported her, told people to get out and vote for her. And when the Republican lady lost, they asked him about it. He's like, I don't even know who that is. I don't support that. And then they show a video of him, not a video, but of his post on Truth Social saying, go vote for this woman. I mean, all he does is lie. Like, when will it be enough? And a little more about what Seven said. White people are finding out now that the government can kill you and get away with it because it was done to two of them. See, we've known this for many years, and why I don't feel bad for them is because most of them never said anything about it when it's being done to us. Because there's been a genocide in this country forever. While our people protesting about the genocide in Gaza Strip, which is horrible, what's being done to those people, the UN convicted the United States of genocide in 2021 in New York City, where the UN is at, of killing black and brown people. But you'll never hear about it because they don't want you to know that. Our people and the people that Spanish and all of those people, they should be downright mad and protesting in the streets about that, the genocide that's going on here in this country. But now they're finding out, hey, we could just kill you too, and ain't nothing you can do about it. We can choose to prosecute them or not. That's why it's an uproar. And then they find out that it was two Spanish guys killed two white people. And guess what happened? They went from saying they have immunity to now there's an investigation. Black people and Spanish people that's out there in ICE, you gonna be the ones that go on that long ride, boss. I promise you that. And them two Spanish guys that killed that white guy, they going to prison. They gonna make an example.
That was two Spanish guys that shot him?
Yes, two Mexican men.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they were saying ain't nothing gonna be happening to them. They took them off out the job for a little while, nothing gonna be done, and now they come out talking about there's an investigation gonna happen. Yeah, they're gonna put them in prison.
Right.
It would have been cool if it had been 2 white men that killed them, but 2 Spanish, 2 Mexican men killed them.
Yeah, they're gonna get them. Let me just kick it in reverse for a second, Rico. When you were saying about the racist, old dumpy pants, Trump racist. But what about Trump is 79 years old or something like that or whatever? What about if you got somebody up there that come in and say, well, shit, Biden, was racist, or Bush was, and all of them. What do you say to someone that say because they're white, thinking that they may have been racist also? Or you think it's just Trump? Because I know Biden passed some law, and I didn't know this was coming up, so I didn't have it. And that targeted, people of color and black people. And I know they were saying at one time that he was a racist on that, and said that Clinton did the same thing. So here Trump is. You say Trump is telling you where he stands and how he talks about. I think he did talk about more people after the fact because he wanted their vote before the fact. But you still had hints of what he was doing. But my question is to you, what do you say to that? I mean, somebody saying, well, shit, all of them white presidents was racist. Or is Trump just the main one, you think? What do you think on that?
Liberal Democrats or white Democrats, they hate us more than the Republicans because they go after the number one foundation of what it takes to sustain a race, which is the family. They want to destroy the black family. So Biden was the same way. He was on a video call with a bunch of black people. I don't remember who the group was. And he said that white people will be the minority in this country in 2040 or something like that, I believe it was. And he said, and that's a damn shame, or that's a shame. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they didn't put that out there. That wasn't online. It wasn't online long either. But yeah, he said that. So they're all the same. They all hate us for who we are because we are the chosen people of the Almighty, Almighty Yah. So, and they know we're better at everything than them. And don't even realize by wanting to get rid of us, you kill off the whole human race. Because we are the mamas and dads of all creations. You can get black from white, but you can't get white or black from white.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
You can't. Black women can have any race of baby. White people, Spanish people, they only going to have theirs. Our black women can give birth to any type of child. If black people go away, the entire human race dies because white people are being genetically annihilated anyway. Mm-hmm. Their men going sterile early. They have what's called a negative birth rate. Look, just the other day, for the very first time in American history, the birth rate of minorities in this country was higher than the birth rate of white people. They are terrified, hence why they're constantly talking about they want to stop abortions, and now they're doing away with birth control. I promise you that law is coming, that legislation is coming as well. And they want to force, did you see they want to force women, mainly white women, into these marriage camps, which basically mean they're gonna take them over there and they want to get them pregnant because they want to pump out white babies?
What?
Yes. They can look it up. The marriage camp in Utah, I believe it's in Utah. Yeah. And any single women under a certain age that's not married has to go there. Yes, this is some things. These are the things. You know what? It's in that not Project Esther. Hmm. They have another one called Project Esther of what these white men want to do. They want to put the women back in the house and not being able to choose anything. Because guess why? Because they get a choice to choose. Most white women do not choose them. 42% of MAGA people and liberal Democrats who are okay with what's going on in this country right now, their wives are divorcing them. It's why they want to get rid of no-fault divorce. Man, I'm a pause because I could go all day about these.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to you.
Everything I say is facts. It's out there. All you gotta do is read.
Well, I mean, this podcast, Rico. I mean, I set this up for you. So, but in between, like you do a little pause, and we'll cover a little bit of stuff because I know from the previous podcast you've had a whole lot that you want to put out. So I want to set this up just for you to put that out. You know, Seven and I will make comments and stuff like that. Just like Jason, I appreciate Jason sharing that information. 1994 crime bill, Biden wrote it and Clinton passed it. You know, Jason, he got a memory like a goddamn elephant. He be remembering shit. I remember something to that effect, but he know that shit like motherfucker. So appreciate that, Jason. I appreciate you tapping on in, and that's how, you know, with Trump. But let me. I'm not gonna cover that. I want to ask one more thing, and then we'll see what Seven got. So they talking about the Epstein files, and YouTube and all them might take it down whenever you mention Epstein. Seem like they start deleting shit, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna ask you guys, what's the big deal? I mean, they're sleeping with girls that's over age, right? Or are they sleeping with minors at 14, 15-year-olds or something like that? But if the girl is 18 and she at the sex party, who gives a shit that she's with Trump or X or Elon or all those guys? Or is the problem that the girls are underage? And if the girls are underage, I can say, well, where are their parents at? I mean, you know, this happened with R. Kelly, this happened with Diddy and all them with these underage girls. So my question to you guys that I'm gonna ask you, I'll come with Seven first. Seven, do you think the big deal with Epstein is the underage kids, or just them just doing a whole bunch of fucking? Because if they grown, who gives a shit? What you think of up with these Epstein files? Seven.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I had my mic cut off. So I think that honestly, these people are fucking underage kids. But this the thing, right? Them fucking underage kids is just like a cover story. They're doing way more heinous shit. You know what I'm saying? But the funny thing is, this shit is only shocking stupid people. Because if you're truly intelligent and you see the world for what it is, you wouldn't be shocked by any of this shit. Because I've been seeing for years these niggas talking about some they drinking little kids' bloods and killing kids and putting motherfucking human meat in the meat supply, and it's not enough cows to be making this many hamburgers. And bro, I've been seeing shit like this for a long time, right? But it's only shocking dumb people. Like I hear people be like, "Oh man, how could Chris Tucker or P. Diddy or any of these other motherfuckers be in the Epstein files?" My nigga, it's common sense knowing that all these motherfuckers, from politicians to actors to singers, all these motherfuckers, if they're supposed to be entertainers in these systems, they all included in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why these niggas have released some files at first, and like 99% of it was blacked out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we really have to understand that, bro, we living in a world that justifies pure evil. These motherfuckers been doing shit to kids. It's not new. Like, man, motherfuckers bring, like I told y'all before, motherfuckers bring their daughters out to certain events to hoe them out. These niggas don't be giving no fuck about certain things. You know what I'm saying? We talking about niggas who planning out pure evil shit generations ahead of time. We talking about motherfuckers that's willing to wait 100 years to make a plan happen. Right. So much so they are passing down to their motherfucking kids to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? So we have to really understand and acknowledge what's going on. Like, these niggas this is just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was younger, I distinctly remember a video of a little white girl saying, nigga, they would kill little babies and feed them to the kids and they would eat them. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, you can even look up shit and find out that they be putting aborted babies in hamburger meat and all this shit. All these people that come up missing, nigga, where you think they going? This is not nothing that should be shocking people. Matter of fact, this is one of the reasons why we should be fighting this system, because I'm an avid believer in whatever your enemies are willing to do to you, you need to be willing to do that and more back to them, or you're going to be conquered. And people really need to get this in their mind, because we not living in no times where motherfuckers need to be sensitive, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect women when they be like, they don't want to hurt kids. And I respect men when they say they don't want to hurt no kids. And I genuinely don't want to hurt no kids. I'm a father. I love children. And I feel like all children are our children when we become parents. But the thing is this. You go to certain places, nigga, kids will blow your motherfucking heads off. It's like motherfuckers don't be watching shit. They don't understand things. In other countries, kids got machine guns. These motherfuckers is soldiers We talking about in places, nigga, you will go and you think that you about to rescue a pregnant woman. Whole time, the bitch got a bomb strapped to her, bro. She don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta get this shit through their head, nigga. I'm not cold. I'm just reacting to the shit that I know is people are doing. And everybody is so sensitive, and I respect it, but that's not the way you need to be to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And before I go to Rico, I see the comment Jason got up, but Seven, I hear what you're saying, but somebody might come and say, well, shit, man, that's not happening here. That's happening in third world countries or something like that. So, I mean, what are you gonna say to somebody? Ain't no woman strapped to no bum here, they think, or whatever. So, I mean, what do you say to somebody to tell you some shit like that? Man, that's not happening here in the United States.
I would say that all warfare doesn't look the same. Now, we may not be dealing with motherfuckers that got bombs strapped to them and running up in places, but we dealing with motherfucking children who driving 1,500 miles to go to a store and shoot up motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's still warfare, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we dealing with a place that say they got rid of the Klan, but then just get these niggas different uniforms to operate under. You know what I'm saying? So we still dealing with war. You motherfuckers just start getting comfortable to it. That's all it is.
Right. That's what's up. Okay, Rico. So the question first was about the Epstein files. I see Jason posted the comment right there. So let me ask you, what are your thoughts on that right there?
Man, he just got mad at this reporter for CNN the other day that asked him about the Epstein files.
I saw
And
that.
did you see where he snapped on her?
Yeah.
Yeah, and anyone that asks him about the truth, that's what he does. So you know that it's true. They're terrified that that stuff get out, and they're with them being in charge. They're doing everything they can to suppress most of it, but it's so much they can't. They're not able to find everything when they're putting these things out. So all of these things are coming out. I guarantee you, they tried to remove his name and some other billionaires or very rich people's name.
Right.
These people are depraved. They don't have souls. They worship the devil. The devil is winning around the world, and especially in this country. And that's what those people are. And something Seven said, all these black children and children you see go missing so much around this country, they're either black or brown mainly. You rarely see white people come up missing. First, this is what I believe these demons do. They kidnap them and they put them into they prostitute them out, child traffic them. Then they get them shot up with drugs. They use them for other things. And at the end of it, they kill them and take their melanin. And that's the melanin that people buy, because melanin costs more per ounce than gold. But back to what we were talking about. It's just sad that me and my friend Marcus was talking about this the other day. Someone that could do something to a person, whether it's a child or an elderly person, that someone that can't defend themselves, there's something wrong with them. And they were raping little girls. Like this guy, the president, was him and what's the dude named Jeffrey Epstein? They were sticking their fingers in the little girls to see how far it went in, taking measurements, I guess, for their little penises.
Was that off in the files or somewhere?
Yes, that was in the files. That was in the files. They were taking measurements, man. These people are sick. And then these white Republicans and in the news and they podcasters, they're out there talking about it like it's okay. The Megyn Kelly said, well, it's not like they were having sex with 8-year-olds. You know, they were 13 and 14. They trying to make it okay. These are the people who we're dealing with. Constant lowering of the standard of what it means to be human. Because actually, you know, that they're really not 100% human. They part chimpanzee or monkey and canine. Like if you look it up, right? We ain't gonna get into that. But
wait a minute, Rico. Wait a minute.
Huh?
Wait a minute. You said white people part chimpanzee, what?
Monkey and canine, dog. Check this out. When we're done, or anyone out there that sees this, think about a chimpanzee. All right, compare the two. Think about a chimpanzee. They have thin lips. Right? White people have thin lips or basically no lips. They have big ears. Chimpanzee have big ears. Chimpanzees, under that dark hair, most of them are white. If you shave their hair off, they're white, right? Flat asses, small penises, and big balls. And lastly, the most important of all, when you see chimpanzees picking on one another back, they're pulling off lice. Who gets lice? And they always calling us the monkey. But see, most people don't know these things. But that's why they do it. It's called projecting. They're projecting the hate that they have for themselves for being part dog. Look at how that's not even hair, that's fur. That's why it smells most of the time when it gets wet.
Dang.
All the things they say about us, it's about them. And look at that. Look at that picture right there. A chimpanzee lips next to white people lips. Come on now. I can't make this up.
Yeah.
My people need to wake up and realize who they are. You are dealing with animals. They don't have what the melanin in the pineal gland produces melanin in our brain, right? Their pineal gland is calcified. They don't have empathy and sympathy. Most of them, they don't have those things. So that's why, and that animal in them, they can kill. Look, they can kill without caring. Animalistic. Think about if they ever grew their hair out and never shaved. Who would look more like a monkey or a caveman? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not poking fun at them. That's not what I'm doing. I'm spitting facts. But they don't like the truth. I'm not bashing them for anything like that. All I'm doing is telling the truth. And we know those people hate the truth. So my people just need to wake up and realize who they are and who you dealing with. Like, don't expect anything from most of them people. 90% of them you can't trust. There's very few of them that you can trust. So I have some in my family that I trust. They've been married in the family 30 plus years.
Right.
But yeah, they down for the team.
I heard that. And just to go back to the picture that Seven showed about the monkey, I always used to hear him say we're monkeys and we look like monkeys. But like you say, when you look at the black people lips compared to the white people lips, our lips are nowhere near like that, So
exactly.
It's
totally... Wizzo, let me tell you one more thing about this, especially with the small penis part. Not even dealing with the monkey. There's this Dr. Jamshid Marvasti. He's a psychiatrist and a professor at the University of New England of Medicine. He wrote an article. It's called "The Pedophile and His Penis: Is Anatomy Destiny?" In this article, Wizzo, he talks about what his patients that he's counseling these pedophiles at. That's what made the article about pedophiles. And a majority of them say, it was like 95% of them said that the reason they do it is because they dicks are little. Yeah. Listen to the title of the article. The pedophile and his penis is anatomy destiny. Meaning you got a small penis, you're going to go out and be a pedophile. 95% of them said that's the reason they like little girls and little kids, because they have small penises. Yeah. And think about that. The penis being a male, that's tied to at least 50% of our ego. You know what I'm saying? You walking around with that big swanger, your head high all the time. You got that, you know what I'm saying? You don't have a lot of confidence. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, that you cannot make this stuff up. I read, and I only speak on the things that I have read and I know has came from a verified source. So if you're going to call me nigga in the comments and all that, know that you're just angry because I told you the truth. Got you in advance, bitch.
Yeah, already. Old boy here talking about what about Nicki Minaj? Well, we talking about penises. I guess he thought that she got one to look like
she don't have the tools for the right tools.
So
see what they do? That's what they do. They don't want to hear that. What about them being pedophiles? What about that?
Yeah, exactly. They always want to kind of deflect and get away from the deal. But let me say this right here. On one of the other podcasts, you talked about how they were trying to change the age and make 14 legal or something like that.
In Utah. Mm-hmm. Look, this politician out in Utah, one of his I believe the boy was like 18, 19 years old. It was someone in his family, and he got caught and arrested. He submitted legislation to change the legal age for sex to 14 years old. So his whatever the boy was to him and his family wouldn't go to jail.
Right.
Not just that though. Look at in Oklahoma City, something Butler. His first name something Butler. This guy raped, damn near killed, and beat 3 white girls. Was given like 78 years or something, and the judge came in, done away with that, and sentenced him to home confinement and counseling. And he did this to a little white girl. The boy was in high school, and And the girls were in high school. His mom knew she was doing it. There's video of him dragging and them screaming. And the mom comes, is everything okay? Yes, and just close the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, he raped them, beat them, choked one girl so bad it required surgery, and he's free.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that high school kid. Just to answer this comment right here, from my understanding, Nicki Minaj, that was a souvenir card that she had. I hadn't heard. Our first people was talking about it was real, so I hadn't researched that to find out was it real or not. That $1 million card, gold card from Trump or whatever, something like that. So. One of the viewers was right there just posted. But I'll say this also to all of the viewers out there that's watching right now. Hey, post your comments into the chat. I'll share them on the screen. We'll see about entertaining them for a little bit. And if you'd like to be a guest on Wizzo Talk, by all means, make sure you hit me up in the chat, in the description, in the title, wherever you got to do, and you'd like to be a guest, and we'll get you on the show. A lot of people like to be in the comments and don't want to come on screen. Hey, if you come on as a guest, you're more than welcome to cut your camera off, or if you feel like you want to put a hoodie over your head to make you feel comfortable, you can put your hoodie on, you can put a sheet on, you can cover your head up or whatever you want to. So I just like to have you on the guest because it's uncut and unedited. So come on the guest and we'll have you on the show because we see this guy here talking about a bunch of other things, but so your comments are welcome. 7, what's on your mind? You got anything on your mind? You muted, 7.
I had my mic turned off again. My bad. Hey, I'm still trying to wonder how these people don't see these motherfuckers as our enemies, man. Like, bro, these people been telling us they were sacrificing the motherfuckers to a god named Moloch and all this other shit. Like, what's going on with people, bro? Like, and why are people shocked? Like, the whole thing with the man and the lady being motherfucking attacked by the police or ICE or whatever, right? Why is everybody so shocked about that when been seeing videos over the years of police doing shit to people, talking about something? I thought he had a gun and found out it was a phone. Like, people are so dramatically retarded when it comes to reality, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like they see it happen to black people and they don't think it's a part of their reality. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of reality. Like, black people just got it coming or something. Like, I've been seeing these niggas ain't really, they racist, but they don't give a fuck who they do it to because people are just entitled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And man, on the racist part with it, I mean, I don't even know if it's on the racist part of it, but just to touch base about the Republicans, they're for the cops until it's a bunch of them going against the cops, like, and go all the way back to J6 and stuff like that. When they beat those cops and beat this Trump, he's for law enforcement, but then he'll turn right back around and say something negative against law enforcement. But the thing is with me too also is that a lot of the MAGA, I'm talking about the diehard, they're just not going anywhere. They don't give a damn if he rape or have sex with kids. They don't care. They just want Trump in the office. And they can live off in a damn I just say live off in a damn trailer house, don't have shit, barely got anything, got Walker, Social Security. And I just wonder sometimes, are they just voting because of their mom did and their grandparent did and so forth and so on? I mean, or are they just, I don't want to just say fucking stupid, because I know all Trump supporters are not stupid. I would hope not, because he got a lot of intelligent black people that's voted for him, a lot of white people. And I know all of them are not stupid. Maybe they did it just for the money or some shit. I mean, because they see the programs. I mean, not the programs, the bills and stuff that he passing or something. I mean, I don't know. I ran it on about a whole bunch of nothing maybe, but I just don't understand how they don't have shit, nothing. I'll give you an example. I know this one guy, his mom and dad is probably, I think, getting on Social Security or Medicare or some shit like that. And they was up in the air about cutting that off and doing shit with it. He is a diehard MAGA. In other words, he don't care if his parents lose everything, as long as he gonna vote for Trump. I don't know. Rico, what's up?
Hey, he said himself out his own mouth, he loves the uneducated, like for real. And you got to be some dumb mofos to constantly vote against your own best interest. Think about this statistics that I read.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact number, but it's over 90%. It's like 93, 94% of educated people voted for Harris. That not black, not white, not Spanish. Educated people voted for Harris. That should tell you everything you need to know about his people. These stupidest SOBs probably in the world. Yeah, I'm gonna say in the world, to vote against your own best interest. These people constantly, these poor white trailer park trash doing their sisters in the woods, white people constantly vote against their best interest because millionaires and billionaires tell them you should do it because the black people not gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
While they live lavishly and make billions off of black people.
Yeah.
Like dumb SOBs. Like you can't make this up. Don't be mad at me, racist white people. You poor because you vote against your best interest there, boy. I tell you what. Yeah, I can speak your language.
Hey, y'all check out the comment that Jason posted up on there also too. Y'all get a chance. Jason posted a comment. I just shared on the screen right there. And hey guys, hey, I appreciate all the comments coming in. All of them are welcome. Hey, I don't give a damn if you cussing, calling us whatever. If I see it over there, I'm gonna share it on the screen. At the same time, I will ask you to come on the show. I'll send your ass a link right now. So all you got to do is just send me a message on Paul Wizzo on Messenger. And if you want to come on up on here and get some of this smoke, we'll be more than glad, because I know Rico got a shitload of receipts and 7 will be packing some shit. And if I need to call in and tag team Jason, we'll bring his ass on up in here too. So my thing is, if you like to be on here, come on. If not, you can keep posting in the comments. They're all welcome, and I will share them on the screen, and you can call us out a name. Like Rico said, he just spitting facts, so do your research, and that's what's up on that.
Man, it's to me, like, it's so astonishing to me that's how they have been able to screw the world into believing in all these lies. Or maybe it's done because the world is just scared to tell them the truth. The people at the top is them. So, but you have a group of people, mainly our people, who were giving the Bible when they're in slavery, our religion was taken from us, and now they believe everything the white man that was said in that book that the white man forced them to have, right? And don't believe that it's tainted. Like, until we as our people get out of that mindset that's the way of our life, we can never mend, because psychologically we are gone. We have the same beliefs that our oppressor do, most of us. The same belief that our oppressor do. My own mom thinks she's a Gentile. Every time I tell her we are the real chosen people of the Almighty, we are the real Jews, we are the descendants of Jacob/Israel, she think I'm crazy, because she cannot believe that, because it's embedded in them.
Yeah.
They can believe that a genocide go on over there in Gaza, but they don't believe the same thing is being done here. I ask anyone this: show me a picture of Israel in 1953 on a map. Show me a picture of it. There was Palestine. They allowed them people to come there, and the same thing they done to us in America is what they're doing to the Palestinians over there. You pull up a picture of 1953 Israel, you're going to see a picture of Palestine. And then you go on after that and you start seeing little bits of Israel, because the Palestinians gave them land. But then guess what? One day all these Palestinians they come home from work, and the British military was there, and they told them to leave and don't come back. If they come back, they'd be killed, and some of them was killed. The same thing they done to our people when they took our land, because we are the real people of Turtle Island. But our people can't believe they come from kings and queens because of that book. They are so psychologically screwed. It's just amazes me. And they think I'm crazy. My whole family, you're crazy talking about those things. I tell them the Jesus the name Jesus, his first name was Yehosha, because it was written in Hebrew/Aramaic, then it went to Greek, then it went to Latin, and then it was translated into English. It goes Yehosha, Yeshua, Lessus, I believe, because it was in Latin, and then it went to Jesus. But see, they don't know all this. I read all these things because I like to know his. I don't like history or his story. I like real history because it's important for us to know. Because if we know our real history, which they don't want us to know, we would fight for it. If they knew all of this land, this is ours. That's why they put all this propaganda in the music and have us our youth so confused and stuff like that. Is because if you know and you are empowered with knowledge, you're not gonna stand for this. They love the uneducated. Man, let me get off my soapbox.
Right.
And all I'm doing is speaking the facts.
Right.
Most
Let me ask you this, Rico. And I don't know if you or Seven showed it to in our group that we're in. The black lady where they were teaching her son, I think, some incorrect history or something like that.
I saw that one. I saw that, and she works for the CIA. Yeah. I saw that one.
So in this administration, it seems like he wants to get rid of anything of color. And I think what he said, slavery was no, I don't know. I can't remember what he said. Something about slavery. I appreciate you in the comments right there, Jason. I don't know. He said something about slavery like it was, I don't know, not a choice or a joke or some shit. I can't, or wasn't real or something like that. But it just seemed like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard it, but you catch some of the, and I'm gonna say the MAGA, because you got a lot of white people out there that's rocking with black people, you know, but you catch some of them that say, why don't they just go back where they come from? And like you were just saying, shit, we was here first. So, I mean,
yes, that we were. Man, I want, since we got on the topic about when I was talking about our people, I want to say something to these racist white people, and also to our youth that don't know a lot about who we are and what we've done. To the racists, you so racist, then why do you everything that you use that is a necessity in this world today was invented by black people, mainly black women, like from the light bulb, the telephone, internet, telegraph, GPS, microchip, TV, elevator, 3D imaging, laser eye surgery, escalator, cell phone, roller coasters. That's just to name a few. There are thousands more.
Yeah.
Our people invented, but they won't put that out there because they don't know. They don't want you to know what you're capable of. And to expand on what you was talking about, the woman, what she said, she read in their book that they was teaching her kids that black people wasn't nothing but slaves.
Yeah.
And she got up there and she went over some of the things that why are you not teaching them kids that black people did this? Yeah, that's what, because it was teaching them the kids in school that black people wasn't nothing but slaves. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And our people should know everything we've done. Please read, find out who you are. You are kings, you are queens, and black women are the mothers of every being. Every being. Without them, everyone dies.
Man.
That's a fact.
That's what's up. Seven, what you got, man?
Man, I'm sitting here and I'm just listening to Rico, and it's just making me think even deeper why motherfuckers is not on the correct page. And it's like people will continuously make excuses for a system that's doing them in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't care about you, but you're trying to make excuses of why they're right. It really gives Stockholm syndrome. Like people not getting this, man. You're a victim, but you're loving the motherfuckers who doing you dirty. That's a mental illness.
The worst part about it, our people, because of slavery, but everyone thinks that they're free. We're not free. We're not free. Yeah. Democracy means governed by the people. We the people. We don't govern anything. The billionaires do. They control everything. We the people. There's no democracy is a facade.
Yeah.
It's not, but we the people in the Constitution, it says we have the right to take over and take our government back from a tyrannical government. I believe I said that word right. It's in the Constitution, but they have us fighting against one another so much for different reasons because it keeps these people on top. Man, they realize this. Oh man, I can't remember the year. A long time ago, the rich, they realize it's way more them than us. And when they found out it was more than just white people in the world, oh man, they devised a plan. And we've been fighting one another ever since. Because if racism, check this out, if racism or hate goes away, so do white people. Because if it without racism, everyone would be integrated. And the genetic annihilation process would have been, it would be probably 10 years faster than what would it normally happen. Because they have what's called a recessive gene. And we, as the black people, we have the most dominant gene that there is. And these are just facts, but yet they believe that they're superior. Right. The one thing that makes everything in life grows, they can't stay out of it very long, and that's the sun. It gives everything life, but it kills them. But you God's chosen people. Come on, man. I can't make this up. I can't make this stuff up. Oh, they're gonna come for me. I don't care because I'm telling you the truth. I'm just speaking the truth. You are not those people.
Rico, so you got this white guy over here saying, well, you're talking about all this here about white people racist. Well, black people racist too. So what do you say to address that question to him that's saying that?
In order for someone to be a racist, by the definition, you need to have money plus power. We as black people don't have any of that because the definition of racism is the ability to suppress someone, whether through it's financially or when it comes to everyday life, whether it's housing. Basically, you stop them from having a way of life. That's what the definition of racist is. Man, I love educating these uneducated, Trumpers, racist white people. So no, I cannot be a racist. I have no power to stop a white person from ever doing anything. Right. Hence why y'all are changing the rules and want to do away with DEI, because DEI means you have to be qualified in order to get a job. But once that kicked in, white men couldn't get these high paying jobs anymore because they didn't qualify, and being white and getting these good jobs just wasn't cutting it no more. That's what all this about. So, but they come at us and tell us that we're lazy, yet they put us through slavery. They come at us and tell us we're lazy, but they want jobs that give them good high paying jobs and don't want to go to school to get qualified for it. Please miss me with that. All I'm sitting here is just telling the truth. Please don't be mad at me. Don't cuss me out and call me a nigga.
Damn. Let me ask you this then. Let me switch.
I'm telling you, man.
Let me switch gears a little bit, and then we're gonna come to some of the other talking points you have. So is there going to be a midterm election? And do you think there's going to be one in 2028, or are they trying to do everything they can to make sure that doesn't happen, that it just stays with Trump? What's your thoughts on that? And we'll see what Seven say.
Oh, you talking to Seven or me?
No, I'm talking to you first, then we're going to see what Seven say.
Oh, I believe the midterm election is going to go one of two ways. Right now, I'm leaning towards, I don't even believe that there will be a midterm election, because if there is one, no matter what they do, they're going to lose, and they're going to do a lot of illegal things to try to win. But and if it does make it to the election, they're going to put ICE and the Border Patrol, all them people around the elections, and people are going to be scared to vote. They're also doing away with mail-in balloting, mailing in your vote. And also they changed the rules when it comes to the postal services. For people that don't know this, if like in the past, as long as you put it in the box that day, when it get there, it gets stamped at that first location. They're not doing that anymore. It's not getting stamped to way down the line, like 3 days or a day or two later, and then it gets stamped with another date. And if it's not in by that date that they put in, your ballot won't count. So I say that to say this: you must get your ballots in early as possible when this coming November. Also, real quick, I want to speak on this. If you're a woman that is married and or you got a divorce, but you kept the same name, they I think it's called the Save Act, or I think it's in that part, and something he done. You need to get you a new ID with whatever name is on your birth certificate, because women now, because they're going to ask you for your birth certificate or 2 forms of ID in order to register to vote. And if you don't have that, you won't be allowed to register to vote. So get a new ID with your maiden name or the name that's on your birth certificate, so you can have it when you take it there to vote or to register to vote. If you don't, you will not be allowed to register to vote. You don't have to change your name with the Social Security office, because you can use your Social Security card or an ID or a driver's license. This is not changing your name in any system like that. If so, you can just change it back, pay the $15 again. but they're doing everything they can because women are smart. Most women, a majority of all women are smart, and a majority of women always vote Democratic. So that's why they want to take away the female vote.
Right.
So y'all get out there and do that. I know I got off topic, but I needed to put that.
No,
out.
you're good. That's I told you. I want you to get in whatever you got to get in. 7. What do you think? I know I kind of know how you feel about the midterms and stuff like that already, but just to ask you and get your point of view, do you think it's going to be a midterm? Do you think it's going to be an election in 2028, or the Republicans going to make sure that shit don't happen?
I think there is going to be a choosing, and I think that then there won't be an illusion of an election. You know what I'm saying? I think they're setting a lot of things in place to make it seem like a motherfucker is just going to be like Vladimir Putin. Man, he just got that power. He gonna stay where he want to stay at. You know what I'm saying? But if people are looking at past events when it comes to elections, right? And you got to pay attention to social media, you'll start seeing some crazy things unfolding. First of all, nigga, not even a year ago, nigga, AI didn't look nowhere near the way the fuck that shit look right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I seen a video of Will Smith eating some spaghetti a year ago, and I knew that shit was fake. And I seen a video of Will Smith eating some spaghetti a few days ago. Hey, nigga, hey, if I didn't read the comments, I wouldn't even know that shit was fake. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And that's
how about AI.
Yeah. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because, nigga, I don't know damn near what's real and what's fake anymore. So when it comes to these elections, Trump and them is already trying to go hard talking about some motherfuckers was rigging elections and doing all this shit. Nigga, they was talking about rigging elections when I was in high school. That shit, niggas thought that shit was a myth. You know what I'm saying? Now, nigga, I know that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can claim whatever they want to claim. Money talks in this world. You know what I'm saying? And they show that, nigga. If you just look at the judicial system, some of the dirtiest niggas get away with some of the most motherfucking craziest shit because they got money. Yeah. But, nigga, when it comes to the election shit, I don't know what's going on with these niggas. They is vividly showing you, nigga, whoever they want to put in there, they gonna have in there. They just giving you the illusion of choice, but they gonna do what they want to do. And they gonna tell you, oh, a certain amount of America voted this way, or a certain amount of America voted this way. But listen, man, most people don't even talk to each other enough to even motherfucking express who they really vote for. Like, if you talk to a white person about voting, white people are very particular about certain things, right? I asked a white person who they voted for before, and this nigga told me that's his personal business. Hey, we all in this country together, nigga. I'm trying to find out where your mind at if you voting for certain motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you where I stand there. I'm gonna tell you I'm not even voting for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Only motherfucker I'm gonna vote for is this motherfucker gun I got in my possession, nigga. That's it. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when you dealing with people that's talking like that, it gets dangerous because it lets you know what their mind is. These niggas taking this shit too serious, nigga. It ain't that serious because you're not trying to protect yourself. You're just trying to find another nigga to either protect you or place the blame on, right? So I don't believe any of this motherfucking election shit is gonna ride out the way niggas is really thinking it did. It is.
I agree.
Yeah. So people got to get their mind right and look at reality for what it is. Because technology, anytime these niggas will tell you they made these AI systems, right? And they let these AI systems connect to the internet, and these AI systems made social media motherfucking pages and was talking to each other in their own language, and these machines learn racism and all this other shit in less than 10 hours. Oh yeah, reality is fucked, dog. Niggas need to motherfucking get their mind right, because everything we dealing with these elections is computerized. So these niggas is fucking around with some monstrous shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Wizzo, on to what he was saying, and talking about the election. One of his billionaire buddies, I don't remember his name, bought the company that owns the election machines. Mm-hmm. That company that sued Fox about all that stuff about the election machines.
I remember that.
One of his billionaire buddies bought it. What you think they're doing? You don't think they're gonna get some type of software loaded up in there? One of his billionaire buddies lost it. So we are dealing with a lot. And I believe that the only way we can ever get what we consider to be a democracy back is going to take a war. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take violence, and not just black against white. It's good versus evil. Damn, that was actually something I was going to talk about in a little bit. But that's what it's going to come down to: good versus evil. It's just being shown and this facade of black versus white and white versus Spanish. It's just race, but it's all about good versus evil. The Almighty versus Satan.
Right. You know, when you talk about the good and the evil and the white and right, but just to touch point, let me go and say before I fucking forget it. When we had the other guy on the podcast the other day, and PM was telling him, you know, because it was all of us black was on there, and he said, "You're not going to be welcome at that table. You can vote Republican, or you can vote for them. You can be with MAGA, but when it come down to it, you're not welcome at that table with them. Your ass is just another." I don't say nigga, but I'm gonna say you just another nigga, you know, and they don't give a shit about you, you know. So that's to all the ones that want to go and vote and ride with them, because it's a shitload of black Republicans out there. I know one that's, you know, black, married to my cousin. He black, she black, and he's posted on Facebook that he's been voting Republican, you know, like the last 10, 15 years or whatever. Of course, I asked him to come on the show, and of course, he didn't want to come on the show, which I can't really get any Republicans to come on the show. I don't know why. I guess they whatever. But let me go back to one point because I just blabbered on about it a little bit. When you was talking about the women voting, how they driving license got to match their birth certificate and all that, do you think some of the MAGA women know that? Which I know your answer to that, but I just want to hear you say it, that your ass may not even get to vote, you know, that you married or whatever. Do you think any of them know that? Because, you know, they're diehard MAGA all the way. You see them the whole time, and they don't. Do you think they know they about to lose their right to even fucking vote?
Yes. Like, oh man, yeah, they know. Oh, they look. Let me tell you about white women. Look, you know what? I'm glad you asked me about white women. So let me tell you about white women. Them racist white women that's down for them. How they always talking about our women, the black woman. Get this. These white women, they used to kill babies, the black babies, the ones that were mixed. You know why? Because their husbands was raping the slaves and having children with them. They used to kill them. Yeah. They had to create a law so that the white women wouldn't get arrested. White women, black women, when the wars and all that was going on, black women was at home and didn't have to work. White women were so angry, they had their husbands of power make it a law so that black women had to work. Black women used to wear scarves on, and they didn't like their hair, so they forced them to wear scarves. They made it a law for black women to wear scarves. And get this, when that became the style, white women started wearing scarves. White women used to wear dresses with the back pushed out because they wanted to imitate the black woman's all that booty that they have. They hate black women just as much as white men hate us. Them racist ones. I'm not talking about all of them by any means, because I know that that's not to be true. But so don't let these racist white women off the hook. They have these same beliefs. They just as much as a savage as their husbands are. Think about this, and I'll start talking about them. They birth and raise the men who will eventually rape their children. That's a fact.
Damn.
That's a fact. Come for me. It's true.
Yeah.
Go ask some history in your family. Do some research on the FBI sites and on Google. It'll tell you that white men are the biggest pedos and rapists, domestic violence. They beat their wives. They mistreat. They do all of that. Yes. The number one predator in America it's all on the FBI database. They birth them and raise them. So that's what they tell you about white women. They don't try to teach them better. They're okay with this. They'll say that they're not, or maybe they're just not viewing it like that because they want to block it out. But whether you want to block it out or not, you racist white women, you birth and raise who will rape your daughter or your son. That's a fact. Read the FBI database.
Shit, you be on it, man. You be doing your damn research and be retaining that shit like, bro.
Hey, know thy enemy.
All righty then. And so you say you got mixed in your family too, right? White, right?
Yeah, I have some cousins married to white women.
Yeah, yeah. And
But they white, but hey, they down for the team, baby.
I was just
Been
gonna
up
say
in there
that.
over 30 years.
Yeah, yeah. So if they off in there in the clan breaking room shit, they throwing hands too then, huh?
They pulling no. They hunts.
Oh,
They ain't throwing no hands. Oh
gotcha.
no, these from the country women.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I got two things that I'm gonna ask. Well, first of all, I'm gonna ask you this: do you think that the Republicans are saying anything behind Trump back? You know, in closed doors. What do you think they? What do you think they really said? Or you think they said this has got to be the stupidest motherfucker? Like when Mark Rubio gave him that note and he read it out, and Rubio looked at him like,
You dumb summer.
"What the fuck are you doing, Rico?" So I'm
Yeah.
asking you. I mean, and Seven can answer this too. I mean, are the Republicans saying anything behind Trump back? Because right there to his face, they ride or die. What are they saying in the back?
Look, man, look. It was on the news a few weeks ago. One of the Congress people or congressmen, he confronted some of them and said it on camera. He said, y'all get out here and you go along with these lies, but behind his back, you talk about him, you call him stupid, you call him names, but you're scared to say it on the floor. Yeah, they do. Come on, man. Some of these people are smart. They didn't get to where they are by being stupid. Come on, man. And they keep have to lowering their standard of who they are and what people may think of them for him. Come on, man. They hate that. They hate that man. They'll be glad when he was gone. If they weren't so scared of being vilified, oh man, they impeach and remove him real quick.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to, you know, I've been hearing shitty pants and dookie pants, and now I see this comment that Jason just posted. Y'all, I mean, for real, I mean, did he really shit on himself?
Dude, he have what's called inconsonance. He can't control his bowels. He just shits on himself. If you ever listen when he's on the podium, turn up the volume. He's constantly farting. He's constantly farting. And if you look around and people when they're standing next to him, pay attention to their noses because they can smell him. Seriously. And see, you must don't know about this. A part that came out in the files. One of the boys testified. He said that old Dumpy Pants liked to stuff up his butt, so he slid some wooden stake or something in his booty when they were getting ready to have sex. This was a teenage boy, and then when he got ready, he kicked it as hard as he could while it was in him, and he had to have emergency surgery, and he almost died. This is why he can't control his bowels, because that boy kicked that thing up his butt.
And they talking about Sleepy Joe and Joe sleeping, which we already seen this motherfucker sleeping more and more than whatever. But you mean, I mean, I've been seeing this more and more, and I've been listening to you, and then I see ready to come in. Jason posted, and another lady I follow on TikTok calling him Dumpy Pants. So this motherfucker didn't shit on his damn self. That's fucking crazy. I definitely didn't know that, man. That's new to me. Let me go over here to Seven. Seven, what's up, Seven?
I think it's funny that people take Trump so seriously because I think the people behind the closed doors that we don't see that's in power know that this nigga is just a puppet. Like Trump is just a front man. It's other motherfuckers way more powerful pulling the strings. Yes. He's just motherfucker repeating what they telling him to say. You know what I'm saying? And I think that people need to find that completely terrifying. Because when you don't know the true face of your enemy, you don't know what the fuck is really coming. Like I said, these motherfuckers is planning out shit generations ahead of time sometimes, right? You know what I'm saying? So we really got to be able to see a greater picture here, something greater at play that motherfuckers is not trying to really prepare for mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like we focus on all this shit. Meanwhile, nigga, I'm seeing shit talking about rich motherfuckers and the government is making bunkers in mountains and shit. Like, nigga, what's happening, man? Like, we gonna be consumed with a fucking war on our own turf with our own people. Meanwhile, other niggas is gonna be like, well, all right, I'm up, nigga, and go hide the fuck out somewhere and let us all kill each other while the real enemy get to live. So when all the motherfuckers who against this shit is dead, now these niggas gonna come out this bunker to a brand new crisp ass world where they could just motherfucker control people. Like motherfuckers is not thinking in other ways. It's like everybody is thinking so linear. What happens to motherfuckers thinking in a 360-degree radius, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers need to be thinking like a ripple in the pond, nigga. I'm going in every direction simultaneously, man. I'm not just thinking about one thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, the thing is, we could live in peace, right? Or what motherfuckers think peace is. But that just means you a docile ass motherfucking puppet for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think you about to be living in peace in this fucked up ass system that's controlling motherfuckers, you're already a mental slave. You know what I'm saying? And people need to get out of this mindset of being a slave. But the first thing that has to happen is people have to realize that they're a slave and there's a problem. And then they'll be willing to march along with a solution. Niggas out here thinking this shit is beautiful because they got money. Motherfuckers talking about some, oh, well, America not that bad because other countries ain't got what we got. Nigga, money is fake as fuck. Nigga, they can print that shit. That's why it's losing value. Other countries, they may seem dirty as fuck. That's because these niggas is more freer. Yeah, they might got motherfuckers that's in their government that seem dirty because they gonna kill them. But that's just the world, nigga. That's happening here too. Nigga, let you motherfucking oppose the government strong enough, they gonna blast your ass too. And for all the dumbass people who said it, because motherfuckers have said it before, thinking that the government is above that and they're more mature than killing people. Look at the wars going on, nigga. They still assassinating people. They still doing shit. Didn't they just kidnap a nigga from another country not that long ago? Like, man, we not above and beyond this shit, man. The only way we gonna get this shit is to stick together. And I need people to really contemplate on that, man.
Right. Let me come to this right here, and I see we got a couple of comments, but talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene is sounding more and more like a moderate Democrat. What's up on Marjorie? Because I don't know if anybody want to take her back and comment on that. I'm coming to you, Rico, on that one. And where Jason was saying, like every other president pretty much is a puppet, and Stephen Miller is the devil. So what do you think about Marjorie Taylor Greene?
She the reason he's saying she's sounding like a moderate Democrat is because she's going against what old Shitty Pants says. That's it. Other than no, she's a hardcore Republican. She down for their team, but also she's positioning herself for something bigger. She got out because the reason she got out and turned against them was because they told her she couldn't run for Senate. I mean, that's how she's looking for self. So she got out, but she's coming back. So she's definitely not a Democrat. So that's the only reason they saying that is because she going against what Trump says. That's all.
Gotcha. And then I'm gonna get a comment from you again before I go back to 7. Right here where he's talking about the evidence. So the guest right here is saying, we're about to lose them. Come with facts and based in world with evidence. And I believe you've been researching. So what you're saying is pretty much facts from your research, right, Rico?
Everything I say I done read. Or is he talking about what I said about Marjorie Taylor Greene?
No. That comment I think was just came in right after 7 was talking a while ago or something like that. So coming back with facts based. So, and I just know 7 does a lot of research also. So I believe that he's coming with facts also. And all you got to do is just research, and it's out there. I didn't do a lot of research for nobody because I'm not going to. I'm gonna talk what I talk, and they can look it up themselves. But it's definitely
yeah. I remember earlier we said they're uneducated and they don't like the truth. You know what I'm saying? Look, like Siri Wizzo. They believe in connotations. That's what's crazy. The connotations are lies, something that is false. They believe that's what their beliefs in. Like seriously, man, like delusions. A belief in something that is false, that is proven by facts. Like, think about who you're dealing with. It's a sickness. They all need therapy.
All right. Let me ask. Go ahead. I got what? Go ahead. What you going to say?
Oh, I wasn't saying anything. I was laughing.
Okay. Let me ask you this right here. So the Democrats, they come in midterm, which we know we talked about how it may come, may not come. But let me ask you this. And then I'm going to ask the same with 7, even though I kind of know how 7 feel. But, hey, 7 always surprised me. the Democrats win the House, the Democrats win the Senate. They got the majority in both of them. What's the first thing they're going to do up in there now that they got total control? Rico.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man, investigations. They're gonna I don't know what order, but there's gonna be some. They're gonna do investigations. They're gonna call his family and try to get him to come testify before Congress because of what they're doing to the Clintons. They definitely gonna impeach him. And if they control both the House and the Senate, they're gonna remove him they impeach him in the House and then they'll remove him in the Senate. Those will be top on the line, repealing all of those, trying to stop all of those executive orders. They're gonna shut down his wartime powers with real consequences. They not gonna have a choice, because if they do not, we bad off. We as the people, we have no power if we don't have no one there fighting for us. Like, I mean, I know most of them are not. They doing what they can, but most of Democrats and Republicans both controlled by Israel. So, I mean, but if they don't do those things, shit, we screwed. We might as well just walk out in front of the damn bus, because we have no fight.
You know that the Dems have been, I think, kind of some like the weaker party, and now that Trump didn't come up here and stirring up a whole bunch of shit. Now you have a lot of them that found their balls, and women didn't found they talking points, and now they speaking tough and doing tough. So that's why I was just asking you. So they win the House and the Senate, or they gonna go and continue with their toughness? Because now they got control. I'm not sure. I can't remember if he can veto anything or not. With them controlling anything like that. So Jason might know, or you might know. But
no, we have he does. He can veto stuff, but if we control the House and the Senate can veto things as well, or stop them as well, because the three branches of government, normally how it works is if the House don't pass it, it's not even going to make it to the Senate floor to be voted on. It's definitely not going to make it to the president. You see what I'm saying? So all we need control of is one, and essentially his presidency is over. But the Democrats, man, I don't say I'm a Democrat. I'm an independent. Right. Or I'm gonna go with what Mom Dami. I'm a democratic socialist, because they the weakest of the weak, man. Yeah. Like when they finally gave in and signed that bill for to let all these people lose their health care, and they didn't hold out longer, that was it for me. Like, seriously, like that was weak. All these people, it's not showing right now, but at the beginning of next year, all these people about to lose their SNAP benefits, Medicare, all kinds of things are about to happen. Yeah. So the Democrats, the weakest of the weak.
I've always said that. Let me ask seven. So if the Democrats controlling the House and the Senate, they got control of everything but the Supreme Court, pretty much. Because
they have control of the Supreme Court too.
The Democrats?
Oh, no, the Republicans.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Right now, the Republicans are controlling the White House, Supreme Court, the House, and the Senate. But I'm just asking seven, if Democrats if they get around and control, let me post this comment, the House and the Senate, what do you think some of the things that they might do now that they got control? Rico and I already talked about how a lot of the Democrats seem weak, so just asking you, what do you think?
I inherently think that they gonna do some motherfucking stupid ass racist shit, because this is what they be motherfucking doing. Like these motherfuckers are working on the will and the dreams of niggas that's like over 100 years old type of shit. If you really pay attention to them, I wanted to say too that if you really pay attention to the spiritual essence of all this shit, you will see that the Democratic Party is really just the toxic aspects of a male energy, right? And the Republican is just the toxic traits of the female energy, because the Republicans be pushing that weird gay shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like that equality shit. That's just fucking the world up, because that shit is fucking up the workplace and shit, right? But then you got the Democrats pushing some racist male type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? These niggas got some type of like power tripping shit going on if you pay attention to them, and they all really working for each other. They doing the same things. They just going about a main goal in a different way. but they all got the same plan at the end. The same. All this shit is stupid. That's why I don't see why people was really riding with either side. Like both of them is dumb, and I'm not choosing between no evils. These niggas is all retarded. Like my man Rico said, man, listen, man, I'm just gonna be independent, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm myself at the end of the motherfucking day. I'm not fucking with any of this shit because they all trying to fuck people over.
Yep.
But you gotta understand how these niggas is riding on these principles and what they going under. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not with the toxic man shit, so I don't give a fuck about that motherfucking Trump trying to be a super tough man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck about all these other niggas trying to push this gay shit and tell you that it's more than two motherfucking genders and all this other shit. Nigga, I don't give no fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people are they just really pushing some crazy shit now. And I got that man in the comment, and he left that comment after I was talking, and I'm not feeling no way about it. But I just want to say to that, who facts are we speaking on? Because you trying to say you trying to look at the facts of what a nigga was doing, or are you looking at what niggas is reading? Because I could read the facts, but who knows who the fuck then wrote this shit, man? We don't know. Then at the same time, you can look at what these niggas are saying they doing and what you see they doing. And all that could be a facade. Because at the same time, we dealing with niggas who see Trump as a businessman, you know what I'm saying, and as a president. But then if you want to look at the real truth of it, this nigga's a pedophile. These niggas is fucking with little kids, nigga. You don't know what the fuck the truth is, nigga. You only know what they showing your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or what they gonna tell your dumb ass. So at the end of the day, fuck them facts, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who feeding you the bullshit. You need to motherfucking understand what niggas is doing. You know what I'm saying? That's like a bitch can say, I love you so much, and then don't do shit for you. As opposed to a bitch not saying nothing about love or any of that shit, but the bitch all over you. She rubbing on you, cooking for you, making sure you're tucked in, cleaning your clothes, doing all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You want a nigga to say something, but they showing you something. Now you need to ride with what the motherfuckers is showing you, or you just gonna be straight delusional. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit I'm talking about, you can read it if you want. Nigga, I'm seeing this shit play out in front of my eyes. I'm telling you the facts. I'm giving facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta read the shit, nigga. I'm telling you what I see. You know what I'm saying? You riding with these niggas and thinking they so motherfucking clean. Did y'all niggas forget about Pizzagate? Nigga, they talking about they was fucking kids. Nigga, what you want, sausage or pepperoni? These is little boys or little girls, my nigga. They're telling you what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They have told you through scientific fact how much of the motherfucking meat you eating got human remains in it, nigga. What percentage of it is? They even tell you, nigga, in a lot of these restaurants, there's shit in the ice machines, man. They telling you it's fecal matter found in a lot of this ice and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So niggas need to understand what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And look at the time that we living in. Look how much shit has changed since I've been a kid. So I can only imagine how much shit has been changed since Rico and Wizzo been children. Because the world is fucking going insanely crazy, man.
Yeah.
So people need to understand when you ask for facts, nigga, pay attention to what you live. Them is the facts. It's gonna show you what's changing.
Right.
It's called Soylent Green.
Soylent Green. I know, man.
Soylent Green. That's what they call human meat.
Yeah.
It's Soylent Green. That's what it's called.
They said this shit in the movie. Soylent Green is people. That shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know what you never know what we eating when we go out to eat. Rico, I know one of the viewers had said that they didn't agree with you, but I didn't lost that comment.
I read it. I can speak on it.
Okay.
He said cut cost and protect healthcare.
Yeah, I see.
You see what I'm saying? They uneducated. He talking about now he wants the Democrats to come in and protect healthcare when the Trump and the Republicans just took everyone's healthcare away, whether it's going to be through Medicare, Medicaid, or with the Affordable Care Act / Obamacare for white people. They can't do away with it, but they can make the Affordable Care Act so high that people can't afford it. Hence, then they can get rid of it. They've been trying to get rid of it ever since it was created. Yeah. So, and then he talking about focus on lowering costs. The cost will never be able to go down fully because the value of the dollar is constantly decreasing. Hence, in order for them to keep sustain the same amount of money that they want, and they want more and more, they have to keep raising costs because the value of the dollar is decreasing. Like it's basic economics, but most people don't know these things.
Right.
And it's eventually it's about to crash, but that's a topic for another day.
Right.
No one can lower costs. They can't. The president can't do that. He's just like one of y'all said earlier. Seven said it. He's just a figurehead. That guy up there right now is a useful idiot.
Yeah.
He's just the one, and they know they can control him with toys and money. All he care about is money and himself. Like Jennifer Welch on the I Hear podcast, she called him the toddler in chief. That's what you're dealing with, a child, an 80-year-old child.
Yeah.
So it's sad. We the laughing stock of the world right now.
Yeah. No doubt, no doubt. Hey everyone, I am Paul Wizzo. Hey, I appreciate y'all out there watching. Hey, if you got any comments, please post them in the chat. If you'd like to subscribe to Wizzo Talk, the link is in the description or scrolling right across the bottom of the screen. I appreciate you subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you hit that notification bell because I'll post according to my guest availability rather than on a fixed schedule. And by all means, if you ever want to be a guest on Wizzo Talk, all you have to do is post it in the comments in the chat or send me a message on Paul Wizzo. Say, hey, I'd like to be on the show. Don't worry about a topic, but I have plenty. I'm going to tell you that it is uncut. It is unedited and enter at your own risk. So if you get on up in here, I got the right crew up in here. And if you are a MAGA, then you better be able to hold your weight because I got some guys that be spitting some straight facts on your ass. So I'm just saying, you like to be a guest, by all means, you are more than welcome. White, black, Hispanic, whatever. You are more than welcome to be a guest here on Wizzo Talk. And I appreciate y'all watching. Rico, what's up? What's on your mind? I'm reading some comments, but what's on your mind? What you got for us?
I want people to understand something about me and the way I am. When I was in the military, when I first joined the military, I used to wake up every day and come into work and say, another great day to be in the Army where we get paid to exercise. So much so that I used to tell people I was a paid athlete when they asked what was my job. So because where else you gonna get a job where you get paid to basically, you're training, but your work is exercise, which is good for my body. But as I learned more and more and went along in the military and you gain rank and you get more access to things, it changed. And my views on life changed because of the things that I've seen. And I say that to say all of this, like what y'all believe is true because you've been living in these small towns or big cities. You living in your own little world. What you think you know, you do not know. The world is very dangerous. It is very dangerous. And these people constantly manipulating you from the time you walk outside in the morning. You're being manipulated. Slow down, take your time. See what's really going on. Read so you can know. Because until our minds as the people, meaning all sane people, realize that like we're being controlled and actually fight back, nothing will ever change. We're going to be killed off because with all these AI robots that's coming, all these people losing their jobs, crime is going to keep getting higher and higher because the men going to want to feed their family, the women going to want to feed their family. They need to get rid of billions of people. Something horrible is coming to this planet. And here in America, especially horrible, whether it's a nuclear weapon or or civil war, something horrible is coming because they need to get rid of people. The COVID was just the beginning, a way to get rid of people. There's more. There's more coming. And while we fighting one another, y'all, they planning all of our demise. And that's what they don't. That's what people wake up. You, your kids, whether black or white, your descendants, some of them will never be to be. We're going to be killed by them. So it's crazy. Wake up.
Wake on up. Wake on up. Seven, what's on your mind?
The only thing on my mind is what my man Rico sing, because he's singing my tone, man. People need to wake up, man. It's like y'all motherfuckers is want to make love to the enemy, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like everybody is so in love with playing the game that's not a game of the people. Now we could do this black and white shit all day, and I'm down with it. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, motherfuckers gonna have to pay for what they was doing to our people, and I ain't playing about that shit because that shit's in my heart. Now the crazy thing is, I know a lot of motherfuckers will say you never lived through that, but the thing is, a lot of you niggas never lived through Jesus' being born, and Jesus wasn't born in December, motherfuckers. So why is you celebrating Christmas? Y'all niggas wasn't living through in Thanksgiving. Niggas celebrate that. Niggas wasn't living through in July 4th. Why is we celebrating any of this shit if you ain't never been through it, nigga? Why you want to keep experiencing this shit? You know what I'm saying? So stop telling other black people they ain't never lived through slavery when it's a scientific proven fact that whatever trauma a woman goes through, it goes into her egg. So what the fuck make you think this shit ain't being passed down generation through generation? We live in this shit. We living with this shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these problems that niggas think they got ain't even they problems, dog. This is from our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? We hold on to shit that's not even ours. So we need to understand things about ourselves that's gonna make our culture better. But at the same time, we really need to know who the fuck is attacking us, because we being attacked from these angles and we thinking that we doing it to each other, and we not. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we not doing certain things to each other. Like, a motherfucker be like, oh well, black communities are the worst. You know what I'm saying? Or Hispanic communities are pretty bad, or any nigga. All this shit has been put together by the government. Nigga, they got studies showing you how they motherfucker was putting weapons and guns and all this shit, you know what I'm saying, in communities. And then you got motherfuckers that be like, well, we didn't tell you to sell the drugs or the guns, but who the fuck made money important? Niggas is doing this shit because they want money. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, they make money seem important, but not just to men. They tricked our women to think money is the most important shit, and they made our women think money is security. So what niggas do? We want pussy before anything. Like I tried to tell you on the last one, right? I was on. So niggas inherently want this money to impress bitches. I don't give no fuck what any nigga say, because I can see with my bare eyes, nigga, you motherfuckers is doing this shit to impress women. You think you trying to live a better life for you, and you might be to a certain extent, but at the end of the day, we all doing this shit so we can have a family. So it's about longevity and securing the next generation. So we doing this shit to impress a bitch to make some kids. You know what I'm saying? So we doing it for pussy.
Right.
But it's all an illusion. You know what I'm saying? We don't really want money. You know what I'm saying? We just want wealth. And wealth don't necessarily have anything to do with money. You know what I'm saying? People don't know who the enemy is, and they not looking deep enough to see the type of illusions and the weapons that the enemy is using, because a lot of this shit is mental, right? We think we want all this fancy shit. We want to live lavish. You want to look nice. Nigga, you don't really want that type of shit, nigga. You don't want no problems like that to come with that shit. You know what I'm saying? People just want to live life on easy mode, and they think money is the American dream. They think it's easy. But when you really pay attention to what niggas assume is the American dream, a lot of these niggas coming from other countries living over here, they find out very fast that American dream is a fucking illusion. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't even got houses. I'm from a place where most niggas got apartments and riding the bus. Fuck this White House and the picket fence shit. That shit is been gone.
Hey, Wizzo, can I speak on something?
Yeah, go ahead. I was coming to you next.
Oh, like that something he was talking about, the capitalist system. This capitalist system, a system that they designed for them, for the powerful, because if everyone, like with Mamdani and Bernie Sanders, if we lived in a socialist system, which basically just means you shouldn't have over a certain amount of money and everyone should be entitled to healthcare, food, and stuff like that, right? The capitalist system, with that system, no one would be able to have much power, which white people know they need power in order to survive. So it's not ever going to go anywhere as long as those people are in control. That system only benefits the rich. The average everyday system, we're in the position we are in because of the capitalist system. That's why they're going to do everything they can to make sure that Mamdani fell in New York. And even over in Venezuela, the guy that they arrested, they call him a capitalist or democratic what do you call it, dictator, right? Or a capitalist dictator, not capitalist, socialist dictator. But they had to make sure he failed, because if what he was trying to do, if it succeeded, that would set a new standard for what can happen in the world. The powers that be can never allow a capitalist system to go away, because if everyone has value, they have no power. It benefits no one but them. That's why they designed it that way, and they don't want anything else. Without it, power goes away.
Right. Rico, let me ask you this right here. I made a short clip a while back. Aston was saying something, and I forgot that the America or the United States, in my opinion, is the most racist country in the world, or something. I said, I can't remember exactly, but I said at the same time, I really hadn't been anywhere. I was basing it on military guys that I've had on the podcast before. You done 20 some years in the military. So I'm asking you, compared to other places, countries, and wherever that you've been, and is the United States about the most racist? And let me ask, where do you think that they love the black people the most at, outside of the United States? So that's like two parts or one part question there to you, because you traveled as a military guy.
This is where I live, so yeah, I'm going to say that this place is the most racist. But we as black people are hated around the world, mainly where those people are, the white man. But I'm not gonna in Europe. But the women, most women over there, and the people like in Spain and some of these other, man, they love us. Man, especially in Asia. Asia has its issues, but for the most part, they fascinated with us. So I've been in Europe and all over Europe and things like that. Nah, man, I'm telling you, over there in Germany, man, I had white dudes telling me they wish they was black because they can't get no women. All the women want the black guys. So, and it's like that everywhere we go. That's why you always had to have fights with the Turks, because their women wanted us. And you mess with one Turkish woman, hell, every Turk in there gonna jump you. Yeah, I'm telling you. So this is the most racist country I've been in, hence because this is where I grew up at, and I've experienced racism overseas as well, just not as much because I wasn't coming in contact, and I was only living there for like 3 years. So, but this is definitely the most racist.
Right, and you say that wherever they are, wherever the white people are, that's where the racism kind of comes into play at the most. You think?
It's the white men.
The white men, yeah.
The white men, because their women want us. It's the white men, dude. That's why they hate us. Look at the NFL owners. They don't want a lot of, but I guarantee you, they don't want. The reason there's not many black coaches is because the head coaches come in contact with the wives. They go to dinners, get invited to parties. They don't want their wives around them black men. Yeah. I'm telling you. Look what happened up there in the Celtics with Unduka or Uduka, wherever his name is, the Houston coach. Man, please. They was like, man, you see, we can't get these niggas be head coaches. They gonna fuck all women. Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. It's right everywhere, man. I'm telling you, they afraid they're gonna give them that meat, slip them that BBC, baby, and they through. They done. They know they done.
What else you got, Rico? What else on your mind? We got about like 20 minutes here.
Oh, okay, man. Hey, man. Actually, I was getting in a lot. 7, and you was bringing about a lot of things that I was talking about. Okay. But one of the last things I'll say, I want people to realize, and this is not just for black people, this is for anyone, the good people. I'll say this is for the good people. This is who we're dealing with. This is who we're dealing with. The number one child abusers, pedophile, rapists, and wife abusers. They constantly lower the standard of what being a human may be, because most of them are not human. They want to get jobs because they are white. But like I said earlier, they say DEI is wrong. They hate immigrants more than pedophiles. Think about that. These people are a cancer. And I'm not talking about all white people. Please don't come at me for that. I'm talking about the ones who agree with the rapists of these children. I believe they are a cancer, and the only cure for the good people to win is violence. I don't want violence anywhere, but what's being committed against us, Wizzo? We, the average everyday citizen, the good people, we are being destroyed on a daily basis. I'm not just talking to black people. I'm talking to all good people. We are being destroyed and killed on a daily basis. A daily basis. Think about that. This is who we are dealing with. They don't understand anything else. You're going to have to get that wrapped around your head and prepare yourself for something, to go through something that you never thought living in this country that you will go through, because it's coming. It's coming. So that's what I want to say lastly, and speak on that. Some of the other stuff, I actually spoke about it because I could go on for days, man. I done researched anything about, I need to know who I'm dealing with.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard that. Seven, what's up, Seven? Got anything on your mind?
Hey,
I know
man,
you keep something in the
I
tank.
spoke my piece, but I just think it's crazy because it's a person here to keep commenting and talking about we losing them. Now, to anybody who think that what we talking about is confusing, you might need to start doing drugs, man. Maybe you need to free your mind. Cause listen,
God dang, Seven.
what we talking about ain't far-fetched, nigga. You just on your own agenda, which is fucking goofy as hell. We talking about real shit that matters, nigga.
Yes.
You want to know about some politician shit. That's cool, but you just trying to motherfucker live in a real life soap opera. We don't give a fuck about that all the way. You know what I'm saying? We're chasing you with these facts, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't forget where the fuck this particular incident happened at, but we speaking on shit like white people is motherfucking coming across this bridge into a black community, and they stopping at the edge of the bridge because they know once you get over into the black community, you're gonna get fucked off. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit we talking about. Like, this is reality. These things are really happening. We're not saying things to lose you, but if you are getting lost, you might need to be in a slow class, boss, because we're not talking about nothing that's over your head. This is real shit. You know what I'm saying? These are all factual things we're talking about. You shouldn't be getting lost. At the end of Rico talking or Wizzo talking or me talking, nigga, you should be found like you found Jesus or some shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should be crying tears because what we talking about is some painful shit to be hearing, dog. This is all reality. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not talking about this shit like we don't love each other and we don't love other races or we don't love the planet. We do. That's why we speaking on this shit, nigga, because the healing starts with the truth. If you can't face these hard facts, you deserve to be enslaved and raped, because that's what these niggas is trying to do.
Damn, Seven.
Damn.
Enslaved and raped? I wouldn't go that far.
Hey, listen,
hey, Wizzo, never in my life I would have thought that this country would come to this. In my lifetime, I would never have thought that this country would come to this, or I would have to be on here trying to inform people so that they can save their families. Because if I'm prepared, the statisticians then already said, man, when all this go down, I said it was a third of all people won't last 36 hours, but that's what they said. They done the stats. Jason said it's over half won't survive the first 36 hours. So, yeah. But I mean, this are the things that's coming because people just can't get in their head that something like this could ever happen. Do they not realize what happened? Hiroshima, Pearl Harbor, King Leopold killed them 10 million black people over in the Congo. Horrible things, the Holocaust, horrible things has happened in the world. And they're about to happen again, but most average everyday people who are gonna die, they don't believe it. And it's definitely them, especially the Caucasian people out there that live out there just living their old Mary Poppin lives. Gonna be, well, God be gosh, what is that coming there? I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Like they if they ever wake up, it's over for these people, these billionaires who want to do this, because we all on the chopping block. We are.
That shit. And you know, we got old Pete Hegseth, you know, he up there over the defense and Trump them shit. We about to start all kind of shit going on out there, man. I mean,
yeah.
You know,
this is the power grab, man. The new world is coming. And speaking on that, this new world, there's going to be a new financial system.
Mhm.
I keep saying, and all I'm gonna say is you should research and invest in crypto. This
All
dollar
right.
is not gonna be around much longer. So, and I'm gonna let that go. You can't begin a new world with old things.
I heard that
That's
shit.
all I'm gonna say. Everything must be gone completely
That's
in
what's
order
up.
to do that.
All righty, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna go and get ready to end this here. We're gonna come around. I'm gonna start with 7, get a little bit of closing comments out the way, and then we go after that. We're gonna hit you up, Rico. I'll say a little something, and then we're gonna get on up out of here. But 7 points of blitz. What you like to leave with the people today?
I really want everybody to wake up, man, and stop focusing on this bullshit they keep putting in your face. Motherfuckers is worried about elections, motherfuckers worried about who they voting for, motherfuckers worried about uh uh who's in the house and all this other shit, man. It's wars brewing, man. This motherfucking kids getting killed, women being killed. Nigga, it's some diabolical shit happening. Niggas out here fighting over Israel and all this other shit, nigga. Hey, yeah, motherfuckers out here listening to Jewish people, like, man, these is just motherfuckers have been fucking people over for motherfucking hundreds of years. Like people need to get it through their mind what reality really is. And it was spoken about there's a war of good and evil that's to come. But the thing that I think a lot of people need to realize is you don't even know what the fuck good and evil is. You're given the idea of what good is, and you're told what evil is. But to an evil motherfucker, they're good. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing nothing wrong to a lot of them niggas, man. So it's like you gotta clear your mind of a lot of shit that we've been programmed with and start to understand cosmically what is the right type of guidelines to be living on, because a lot of shit that's given to us isn't necessarily right. You know what I'm saying? This is just a perception that we've been taught through older people who was enslaved and they were told to do certain things. Just like motherfuckers out here thinking that sports is good. Sports is just really given to us to motherfucking divert us from the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because the system think motherfuckers is stupid. So they really trying to confuse us and keep us docile. So they give us certain little things to focus on, right? We don't need to be focused on any of that shit, man. We got children coming that we need to motherfucker teach them right, and we need to be aware. You know what I'm saying? So everybody really needs to be focusing on trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? It's good that if you're doing good, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. But we always need to stay in a constant state of changing and becoming something better. And that's what we really need to focus on, man.
Mm,
I
that's what's
dig
up.
that.
Appreciate it. Rico, what's up? What's your closing comment?
Man, this is what I want to say. I want to talk lastly to the white people who don't believe in what these races believe in. I'm never talking to you. I'm never talking to you. I'm only talking to the ones who hate me because of the color of my skin. I'm only talking to the ones who don't want to see a better world. Those are the people that I'm talking to with those type of beliefs that they are better and they should have more. I'm not talking to all white people. Because without white people, we need one another. Without one another and them, we can't get anything done. We can't. There's not enough. There's just not enough. We have to be unified. But they would like you to believe that I'm talking about all white people. And that's not the case. Also, my people, love yourself and love one another. Stop the fighting, the family feuding, because you're about to lead one another. All I care about is the people. I feel like my purpose in life is to educate and to prepare, and that's what I do.
That's what's up. Appreciate that. Appreciate that to all of the viewers out there that's watching. Maybe you're watching it now or you're watching it later. Yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, you can always still post your comments. The video will be up on YouTube and it'll still be up on Facebook. Although Facebook leaves it up for a little while and they'll delete it, but it is definitely still up on YouTube. The link is in the description or it's strolling right across the bottom of the screen. So I appreciate y'all tapping in. Appreciate you watching Wizzo Talk. You never know what you're going to get right here. I set my notes to the side, my what I was going to talk about, some of my talking points, because we may start right at one spot, but we're going to go around the room and we're going to hit on a whole bunch of other key topics. Guys going to speak from research, and guys going to speak from just straight facts from their heart with it, and that's what you're going to get right here. It's uncut and it's unedited. No one knows, no talking points, no topic. As soon as we say it, one person said that's first time we all hear it. But I'm gonna say this too also. To if you are a grandparent and you have some teenage kids or some minors or anything like that, if you are a mother and you have teenage kids, make sure you teach your kids that if they get stopped by the cops, don't answer any questions. Tell them you need to call my mama. I need to call my mama or call my daddy, because cops, in my opinion, are out there to get you caught up. That's why as soon as I got you, Rico. That's why as soon as you get stopped by the cops, they ask you all kind of questions: where you come from, what you doing, what you drink. They want to ID the passenger. You know, you need to learn and study your rights. You know, but I would also tell you that as soon as that cop pull up, go ahead on and already get your phone out and go live and start recording. They have body cams, but you're not sub to see that footage, and you need to go live to protect yourself. And if possible, if you're on a dark street, slow down, cut your flashes on, try to drive to a lighted area. It's cops in it. You can read about it and Google about it yourself. This right here in Central Texas, that's doing a whole lot of wrong, hurt, harm, and danger. So my thing is, what I'm saying, you can't trust them. And then I say that, you know, for your house, you know, try to fortify your house a little bit more. Make sure you got some off in there that put somebody to sleep if they come through that door. So, and make sure that you kind of add an extra lock, extra protection. Rico's talking about it. Things is to get pretty bad, so you got to be prepared. And if you not don't have a license, get yourself familiar with a handgun or a long gun or something, and be prepared, because you never know what might happen. Rico, you had something else you was gonna say?
It can wait till you get offline.
Oh, okay. No, you want to say it offline? You want to say it to the world?
Oh, I was just going to speak on when you was talking about telling the kids what to do. If the police pull you over, like we can do a show about, like a whole entire show dedicated to that, and get different perspective of men and women.
Okay, we'll do that. I'll sit back trying to put something about that together. And if Jason listening, I know he kind of know a little bit more about that. Also, we'll see about getting him on, because we have to. I mean, we've all been stopped by the cops, and I think as soon as they start up there, they want to know where you been. Have you had anything to drink? Anything to drink? You know, and you don't have to answer all those damn questions. You know, and here in Texas, like I said, you don't have to hand them your ID, but you got to start learning. We got to know our rights, and we got to start studying. But most importantly, I think you need to go live with your phone. And a female, if you're driving by yourself at night, you better go live too, because it's a cop right over in Clean, Texas, that's then done some hurt, harm, and danger to a woman in the back of his police car. So it's been cops that's been caught up with pedophiles, and it's been most of the white ones, and child porn on their laptops. So I'm just simply saying, just protect yourself. You know, go live and teach your kids. Don't answer questions from those cops unless they call my mom or my dad. I tell my grandkids all the time. So with that being said, guys, y'all don't have anything else?
Nah.
All right, I'll work on that. Jason gave us a thumbs up, so he may get in on that. I'll work on that topic. Rico, appreciate it. Guys, I appreciate y'all coming in, and I appreciate everyone out there watching it now, watching it later. Y'all
Have a good
subscribe
night.
to Whistle Talk.